what is what's up, the players keep it touching now? Usually this is a sell on air type of video, okay? But nah. I see Lamar and Nas on it. I said we gotta go more sell with the sell on air collab. You know what I'm saying? So so we can bridge the two together for this video and this video alone. Ballers Life Battleground behind the scenes. Without further ado, yo, welcome to our highlights, man. Shout out to you. D-Bones?
Get to it right here. Get to it right here.
Wait, Boost and D-Bones played? Whoa. That's some solid bump. I do got money on Bruce, though. Oh, that's disgusting. Fonby and Bijan? Okay. But here's the thing. I got Fonby. Man, hold on. Hold on, wait. I got Fonby if he could close. If he can close, I mean that's sort of everybody's sale. That's a stupid statement. I got Fonby if he's locked in. But I think Fonby's problem is closing games. So therefore, not locked in. I don't know. Bijan's ridiculous though. I'm not sure who that is.
I can say this. I know I won't get in trouble for saying this, but Bijan versus Fonby, it came down to the last shot.
No, Dev, brother. So you telling me that you not spoiled the ending, but you literally spoiled how the game's gonna go. So like if it's 28-12 at one point, we all know the game ain't over because it comes down to the last shot. Or Dev could be tugging at us. You know what I'm saying? Could be tugging our, you know what I'm talking about? By basically saying like it comes down to the last shot because every 1v1 comes down to the last shot. Like the person hit the last shot technically wins. I see what he did. I see what you did there, brother. I see what you did there, Dev. I see what you did there. Is that Ty Glover? Hold on, time out. Wait a second. Wait. Today's video is brought to you by Prospects, a place where you can win cash by just selecting more or less in your favorite player stat projections. Starting off today's lineup, we got Drake May more than 30.5 rushing yards against the stout Broncos defense. They're gonna bring that pass rush early and often, so I expect Drake May to get outside that pocket and use his legs to make plays happen. Second half of this lineup, we got Puka Nacua less than 5.5 rushing yards. That Seattle Seahawks defense is ridiculous. I don't think they're gonna let Puka Nacua get off on an end around handoff for more than 5.5 yards. So I like the less for this projection right here. Here's my lineup on screen here to follow. All you have to do is click the link in the description below. Use my promo code SELLER. When you do that, Prize Picks give you $50 free once you place a $5 lineup. All right. It's a good bump right here. A good bump. Who's that? Left hand Dom, AB, Bijan, D-Bones, Ty Glover. Bro, Ty Glover, Draco. Ty Glover literally looks like Slenderman.
Everybody is still operating with a chip on the shoulder. Let me ask you a question. Did you watch the pay-per-view, the last one with Nas and Briscoe?
Yeah, the one that didn't end, yeah.
You remember Trayvon Duvall blocking Nas
Yeah,
shot?
he blocked his shot, yeah.
Do you think Nas forgot about that?
Nah.
You see what I'm talking about? So,
No. Accountability, brother. No way we're talking about Trayvon Duvall blocking a shot after the whistle. That had nothing to do with the game. That didn't deter the bucket. That, you know what I'm saying? Like the whistle blew foul. Nas for the lay. Trayvon Duvall. You know how NBA players always block the shot after the whistle. Come on now. We can't do that, brother. Come on, Dev. No. No,
And Nas
no,
made
you
it
my
very
dog, but
clear that
no.
he didn't like. He been waiting for this for weeks. When he found out that Trey was gonna play, so
But
you
I
know,
do see what Dev's talking about though. Nas didn't forget that happened. Like he stepped onto the court and interfered with the play after the play, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I get that.
energy that it's kind of hard to match on your first time out, but the guys are they're with it now. Like Trayvon, Chris, like some of the new guys, they're with it. That's
They're
what
bringing
makes
the
it
energy,
fun.
yeah.
That's a good bump right there. I think Zay and Lamar about to play. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be some good bump. That's tough. That's actually good defense though. Yep. So we know who won that game. We definitely know who won that game. I think they put in a 3v3. Definitely. By the way, Nas is posting. Nas for sure won. 100%. Ruined it. Damn it. Just go ahead and play the 1v1. Just go ahead and play. Y'all just go ahead and play. Just play it. There's enough smoke between y'all two. Go line that up. Line it up. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. LP was quiet that day, but then the next day he posted something on the story though.
Who won the Nas game? Can't put that information out, but it was a classic. So for those of you guys just kind of tuning in, Nas versus LP went down. It's bad blood now. It ain't friendly. Like, you know, it kind of be like they kind of sell. I don't want to say they kind of gas it a little bit, but it's at the point where like what you hear in this video, you didn't go behind the scenes like, hey, yo, let's spice this matchup up. No. That's not what happened today. That's not what happened today. They was really like talking like they didn't know each other. Especially LP. Y'all know LP don't care what he said. They was talking like they was out on the street. And I was sitting there with my popcorn. So great matchup. Can't wait to see it.
To be honest, I never thought it was friendly banter from the gate. I never thought it was. But then it's like, I do understand trash talk and selling matchups. I get it. But then it could come to a point where it does become personal to where it's like, okay, we thought it wasn't, like we thought it was personal then, but like, you know, they're like, they're selling a match, whatever the case may be. But then it gets to a point where like you kind of, it's kind of like wrestling, right? Like where you kind of can't separate the character from real or fake, or like the situation that's happening on screen, like from real or fake. You know what I mean? Like with Nas and Lamar, at first you're like, oh yeah, it's personal. But then like, you know, like Lamar came out and said, oh, it's just basketball, you know what I'm saying, in person, whatever. Then you saw a story of them on the same 2v2 team. So it's okay, like, you know what I'm saying, like they're cordial. But then it could come to a point where it's personal, and now we can't tell the difference because it always seemed personal. If picking up what I'm putting down, let me know. I low key might have rambled right there, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
And yeah. Anyways, I don't wanna ruin, because like even if you kind of find out what's going on, nothing can ruin y'all for what y'all about to see. Nothing. There's plenty of matches. You know what is a hotter ticket right now than Nas and Rob? Is LP and Nas. I'm
Oh,
not saying
100%.
that, you know, trying to insinuate nothing, but it's just what's hot right now.
It's a fact.
Both sides are going to be fine. Both sides are going to continue to grow and add talent. We good. Both sides are good. So, all right.
But how you feel about the LP and Nas thing, man? I feel like they're the same size. You know, they both shoot it at a high clip.
Ooh, it is dark in that car.
Like, how you feel about that matchup though? Like, far as if they play today, how you like that matchup going?
If I was a betting man,
He bet
I
on us.
wouldn't bet. I don't know. I think if you're just thinking with your head on straight, you get an advantage to Nas because he has more experience.
Right.
But LP is the only person in this space that can take a shoulder from Nas. He's the only person. Like the way that he does it, him and maybe Zay. But like I've seen
I think Rob can take that bump too.
Zay get bumped around. Zay's just freaking good, but
Right.
Lamar does it better than anybody that I've seen. And he can slide when he's really locked in. It just comes down to who wins the conditioning battle.
Right.
And I think that the more time that you give Nas,
I ain't gonna lie, man. When is this game gonna happen, though, bro? That's gonna be game of the year, up to date for sure.
on LP, the more time that you give LP to get right, it's gonna get a little bit clearer who's gonna win, and I get an advantage to buy LP. Or I just say I really don't know. But either way, having watched these guys for so many different series now, in the 2-on-2 and the 3-on-3.
We can say we don't know who won, but come on, man. If Nas is on the story posting like that, he wouldn't post like that after a loss, bro. Facts. No way.
No, I got a question though. Why is Zay not number one? Like, why did he get pushed back because he lost to Rob? When
No, you have
look, I got a follow up on that.
question.
I got a follow. Huh?
I don't think it's nothing wrong if you got Zay number one. Like, I think at that point it's all up to the person, whoever. Like, it's all opinionated at that point. But like, I had Zay number one. Now, only reason, only thing that you go off of is the fact that Zay lost to Rob, but he beat School, he beat Nas.
Beat
I'm
Nesco.
sorry, he beat School. Oh yeah, Zay did beat Nas. So I get it,
then,
but I'm just
hold on,
going off of mainly. Go ahead.
I was about to say, because when he came in the scene, he was like, it was undeniable. He was crushing
Right.
up until the game with Rob. So it ain't like he lost to Nas or he lost to Nesco again. Oh well, he didn't even lose to Nesco. Like lost to Nesco, or he lost to somebody like that. He lost to a top three guy. So
No,
it's
no, no.
like
You're valid for
everybody.
what you're saying.
Yeah, but everybody is like, I think nobody is pushing for that though. Like I don't hear nobody say, "Hey, why is Zay not number one?" When he only lost to Rob, and he came in and undeniably crushed the whole.
Well, it's debatable. So you can have Zay at one, yes, but the loss to Rob in his hometown does hurt because he lost to Rob. Rob then lost to Scoob. Zay beat Scoob, but Zay, like I said, lost to Rob. Zay also has a Nas win, correct? But that Rob loss, I think, doesn't put him number one. I think Zay's still top three. But I think that 1 to 2 to 3, like it was always like a debate between Rob, Zay, Nas, and then Rob lost to Scoop, then beat Zay. But that Zay's only lost though, so I can't knock Zay out the top 3 though.
It's tricky though, right? So like, you gotta think about some stuff. So Rob lost or beat.
I mean,
really?
I'm sorry, I keep pausing it. Nas is he's undisputed number one in the space right now, bro. Regardless of how you feel, he's number one in the space.
He sold again. Zay sold again. But Rob took it too. I can't take nothing for Rob. Rob beats Zay. School beats Rob in a pay-per-view game. Nas beats School. It's just like a lot of back and forth, but it always come down to this. Nas ain't lost in like 2 years. He ain't lost in like 2 years, and he been beating the brakes off of a few matchups that he had, and so it's kind of tough for me.
Wait, you still have Zay one after that? No, wait, you don't have Nas one. Zay at 2 is respectable though. That's nothing against Zay.
To take it away from Nas, especially after losing to Rob in the way on the platform that he did, but I just think that you have a valid point because remember, keep in mind, I I had Zay as my number one.
Yeah. For a long time, you had Zay.
Yeah.
Everybody pretty much had Zay at number one until he lost to Rob. But like that's a weak. I feel like that's like a weak stance from everybody on the scene. Because if we go back and look at those Zay games when he first get on the scene, like he making Nas and them look like, even though Nas was kind of banged up at the time when they played, he making them look like come on, bro. Like we know how when Zay got on the scene, we know how he was making the top guys look like it was just effortless.
That was a close game. If I'm not mistaken,
it was close, but
yeah.
I'm if you're watching the game and how Zay is taking his shots and how he's driving to the basket.
I will say this though. I think people do have an interesting take on the Nas versus Scoob, Nas versus Nesco games because they were outside and there wasn't a lot of room to work, right? If they run those games back in the gym, which I think Scoob's going to play Nas, now we get more of like, okay, this is what we came to see. This is what, now it's like, okay, winner, loser. Now we can kind of make our assumption, okay, now in the rankings solidify, right, amongst the masses. So it's like for Nas, if he beats Scoob again, all right, now you can't say nothing about the alleyway. Nas, if he beats Nesco again, you can't say nothing about the outdoor alleyway. I see a comment right there by saying Nas beating Scoob and Nesco in the alleyway doesn't move me. But I'm saying if he was to beat them in the gym, there's 100% no argument that he's the guy, right? But if Scoob goes and beats Nas in the gym, it's gonna be an interesting conversation.
It looked, how Zay game is. It looked effortless when he goes up and do anything. It looked like this shit is easy. This shit is slight work. Sorry for cursing, but it's like it's slight work. So you lose a game now. You lost in 2 years, but he has lost before.
He's fake way yapping.
Rob is top 3. I think it goes Zay, Nas, Rob.
But if you have Zay one, why wouldn't you have Rob one?
Because I don't take because he beat him that one game. It doesn't take away from the fact that
it was in his hometown, brother.
Zay came. I don't think he.
Yeah. Like, Brody yapping.
People view. It was Flair. Rob is shooting from Rob so far.
You got a valid point. I can't.
No, he's yapping. I'm done listening, buddy. Shout out to Highlights, man. Appreciate y'all for watching me out this thing. Get it.